emphasized on empathy and mindfulness. My question would be on similar lines that how can emotional intelligence training enhance work performance of people in the HR industry?
Emotional intelligence is, I don't know how were we actually working without emotional intelligence so far, and how have we actually, come this far being a human ourselves. We are human beings. Emotion is something that makes us different from all the other creatures in this planet, or maybe somewhere else as well, if we have them, if we have some aliens all around us. I think emotion is one thing that makes us so different from others, and I don't know how have we come so far without giving stress to emotional intelligence. In our industry, in fact, at Indian Oil, after this pandemic started, we started with a campaign in which actually Dr. Sen has taken the lead, and he's helping us out a lot with it. We started by handpicking some very promising leaders in our corporation, especially location in charges. We started with the top management, and we have started training them towards how to build up their emotional intelligence. I wouldn't say it is, I wouldn't call it as emotional intelligence, but more of emotional resilience and inspirational leadership that they can give to their subordinates. If you've been, I'm sure you both have been watching the news and all during pandemic. Jaise hi this pandemic started, there were few people who became suddenly very famous, like New Zealand's Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, who just won the second term. Why did she become famous? Not because, she was an excellent, of course she's an excellent leader, but that was not the only point. And why was she considered an excellent leader? When the pandemic started, I remember watching a video of hers on YouTube in which she wore a sweatshirt, and she just crossed her legs on sitting on her bed or something, I think, and she had her iPhone, and from there she was recording herself, and she talked to the thousands of people in her country, telling them how do we have to deal with this. There at that point, she could connect her emotions with the emotions of the people of her country, and make them understand that she is with them. She understands that there will be problems, and they will work as a team, and she will try her best to provide them with whatever needs and benefits they need at this crucial time. So, this is how important empathy and emotional intelligence is. As a such a big organization, Indian Oil, with almost 35,000 employees across India, and different types of employees of different age range. Like, we have somebody of 21, 22 years also, and a person who is just about to retire at an age of 59 or 60. If we are supposed to work as a team, and if we are supposed to work towards one vision, I think the 59-year-old person has to understand the 21-year-old person, and vice versa. And there is where this emotional intelligence or the emotional connect actually plays an important role. So it's actually, emotional intelligence is something that we cannot go without it. EQ is something we just cannot go without it. It is, in fact, I would not say as important as IQ. In fact, it is much more important than IQ. I think that's my take on it. Yeah.